Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie running on PlayStation 5.
Bring it! Eye for an eye! Going for it! They're off guard! Knock them senseless! Got it! Now that's what I call teamwork!
More poli-
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, who knew we'd get so lucky? Hey!
At the same time. Oh god, we're not gonna see Rean, are we? I'm tired of that bastard. Get him out of my story. Oh, you're a bracer. I'm so glad we made it. Follow me. The wounded are this way. Oh, we're really going to be alright? This is getting a little too crazy. I doubt it. It's only a matter of time before the EDF takes mines. Oh, okay. Oh, there's gotta be some negative Nancy's, huh? Yeah, maybe we should just surrender now before it gets worse. What can we even do against them? We can do plenty. At this time, the Crossbell Guardian Force and the SSS both have had our backs and protected us. Now's our chance to return the favor. You can't tell me you weren't mad when these guys took over the city. I know I was pissed, so I'm gonna knock them down a peg or two. Wait, are those crates full of... There's a lot of nodding in this game. I didn't realize how much people nod to each other in these games until we had, 3D models.
Hey!
There was no nodding in the 2D games.
And there's our way through. Great. Let's not waste another second.
We're coming, Commander. Just hold out a little longer.
Okay, this goes all the way around. Might as well finish out the map, though.
Hey!
I found a coffer you can't refuse.
I know, there's so many of those orbs. It's actually kind of hard to keep track of all of them. Poison, petrify, hit 1, attack 1, special, defense, tear. Only have tear 1, really? Oh, look, there's defense too. Do I have any? Lloyd, Rufus. Wait, I do have some. Oh, okay. What's cures elements? Tear all. It's being taken by Rean's party. these are all taken? Yeah. Defense down, speed down, defense up. Stores HP 25% for 4 turns. Assault gauge gradually recovers in the field. Like I said, there's almost too many of these. Penetrable shield, poison. Damage to health increases with more enemies present. Hmm. Set defense down for 4 turns, 100% chance. Speed down. I need something better than an ivy nail. I never use that. I don't have anything better than burn 2. Hit 2 and strike 2. It's like you spend like a lot of time doing this. I mean, I don't know, it's all worth it. She has Holy Breath R. I do need somebody else with Holy Breath. Cures ailments, physical immunity. Very rarely use this one. Hmm. Okay, so this opens up, but do I actually go there, or do I need to go down on the other side? I am not sure about that. See, there were some wayward pots for me to break, though. Yeah, take that. Go tell your pot friends about me. Tell them to stay away.
Hey! Here's our shot.
No problem. An opening.
Again! Now!
Now!
Yeah.
Not happening.
Now! Gotcha.
Now's our chance.
Yay!
This is it.
Good luck!
Thanks.
There!
More enemies spotted.
Got him. There! Yeah, they're open! Gotcha. Zip up!
There! Now!
Now! Fire!
Got him! There! Down you go!
Now's our chance.
Now!
Fire!
They're off guard! Why, you...
Payback, hell! Fire!
Zip up! Zip up! Sorry, but we got stuff to do.
Okay, let's see what's in here. Powerful full weights. Advancing any further will temporarily cut off access to the Reverie Corridor. That's fine. I can't go any further anyway. I'll be certain to complete any unfinished tasks and equip party members properly before proceeding. Let's go.
How? She's inhuman.
I mean, she isn't human.
That's no way to address a performer.
Ilia Platier, the Tuscan dancer.
Elia Platier?
I thought as much. Are you all done resisting? Then allow me to set the stage.
Such beauty.
Oh,
Now,
struck with
I present
horniness.
your Commander. Do it for the supreme leader of Crossbell.
This is just like what happened in the city.
Don't let her enthrall you so easily.
Please surrender, ma'am. For the good of Crossbell.
Get away from her!
Oh, my horniness.
Damn it.
My, that was close, wasn't it?
What happened to us?
Come on, pull yourselves together.
Are you all right, Commander?
Noelle, did all of you come to rescue us?
I've been waiting for you and your friends to arrive, my favorite little guy. What's an impromptu performance without an audience to captivate?
That mask she's wearing looks like...
It's the same as the ones Angie and Crow were forced to wear.
Yeah, it's a punch to the gut to see someone like Ilya be forced to stoop this low. And then again, after what you told us about that fake showing up at the military factory.
Do you think she could be another fake?
No. I'm fairly certain this is the real Ilya standing before us. We saw firsthand that there's a limit to how close a person can be replicated.
That's right. And I know every inch of her. I think she's real.
Her dance earlier was so graceful that it took all I had not to give in and watch, even knowing how dangerous it is. Can't imagine anything or anyone but Ilya is capable of that kind of talent. Isn't that right?
Goodness, how flattering. You always were so sharp. Correct. I am the one and only Ilya Platier. Who but the Duskin dancer could guide humanity to paradise? It's the perfect role for me, wouldn't you say?
Did you call yourself the Duskin Dancer?
That mask must be cutting off blood flow to your brain to be putting on a persona like that.
Yes, but the mask shouldn't be what's causing her dance to control people now.
Right. The masks we've dealt with in the past altered the wearer's personalities and memories, but it didn't grant them special abilities.
I can't claim to know the how or why, but I do know that this mask is special. It corrodes the minds of those it enraptures, and allows me to manipulate them however I wish. Like this.
Damn it. I can't move.
It feels as though it's clawing at me from inside.
Inside his penis, yeah.
Was right. The negative mana filling this place amplifies its power significantly. Enslaving the rest of the SSS and the remaining people of Crossbell will be simple once I've made Lloyd my pawn. And your Liberlian friend should do quite nicely in helping us bridge the gap to the rest of the continent as well.
Was this all part of your plan? Did you lure us here deliberately so that you could do this?
You're kidding me! You knew we would come help from the very beginning?
This isn't looking good.
Please. We can't allow them to fall here. Help them, no matter what it takes.
I'm sorry, Commander. We can't hold out much longer.
Surrender yourselves to me, and together, we can guide our home toward a new, glorious future. The United Nation will be realized once the symbols of Crossbell's independence have...
Don't call us that. We were fools to think it was our responsibility to be the symbols of anything. We thought it was our duty to be the heroes who saved everyone and helped Crossbell regain its independence. But that's not who we are. And that's not the future we want for the home we know and love either. As we speak, so many people are out there fighting in their own ways, big and small. Not because they were asked to. No. They're just doing what they can to live out each day. We'll overcome this occupation, just like we have in the past. And this time, we won't do it thinking it's up to us alone. We have the support of our friends and the citizens to push us through. That's the strength of the SSS, and of the whole of Crossbell.
Lloyd.
Damn straight, partner.
That's exactly how the guild feels too.
If there's one thing I learned through Thor's, it's how important it is to have each other's backs.
How did you...
I have Ellie's titties.
Exactly what we're referring to from your own experiences, Ilya. They said you may never walk again. But you took the stage less than 3 years later because of the love and support you were given. Your refusal to give up, no matter how grim the odds, gave light and courage to the people of Crossbell, including us. Yet here you are, using the same dance that once inspired the masses to enslave them at the behest of the Supreme Leader. Is this what you struggled so hard for over the last 2.5 years? Is this what matters most to you right now? Could you ever look Sully and Risha in the eyes and tell them this is who you've become?
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Ha! Ilya would never half-ass even a trashy role like this.
Right. The people of Crossbell, Risha, everyone who loves you could see that this isn't the real you. That you're stronger than this.
Our friends overcame the mask's power, so I know you can too.
Exactly. I don't doubt that for a moment.
We're here to take back someone who's given Crossbell hope, no matter what it takes.
That's right. There's so many people who need you now more than ever.
Very well. If you want to play hard to get, then have it your way.
I don't know why we didn't rush her.
What?
This feels like... What are those?
2 devils from Gehenna.
Now, show me what true strength looks like. If you believe it will allow me to recover whatever it is you think I've lost, then you're more than welcome to prove it.
Gladly. Let's do this, everyone!
Our mission is to defeat those two devils and neutralize Ilya. It won't be easy, but work together and we can do this.
This one's for Murray. I'm going all out and knocking some sense back into you.
Let's see. Burning Heart is now Burning Heart 3.
Try to last until the curtain call, at least.
Let's go! All for one!
And one for all!
Everyone!
You can do it! You can!
Going for it. All for one.
And one for all!
Knock 'em senseless.
Keep it up, everybody!
Engage! I'm going full thrust 0 to 60! Ah!
Wild Trip, and here's the finisher!
Here comes the climax.
My turn.
You mustn't DS
Go for it.
And so begins the dark. You're in for a real Uno. Time to take a bow. Morte.
I'm sorry.
Ready or not?
Goddamn Lloyd. You're so lame.
Thanks. Engage!
Thanks.
Here I go.
Black sun. Scatter thy beauty.
Eye for an eye.
Thanks.
My turn. Arcus active.
No problem.
Right.
Woo!
Thanks.
Going for it. About time I got this started. Eat steel. I'd just give up if I were you.
Engage! An opening! Focus your attack!
Got it.
I'll take care of it. Arcus activate.
Still okay.
Now. It's over.
I don't.
We nailed it, partner.
Nice! I did it!
Lloyd? What have I...
Look!
She's returning to her senses. Now, Lloyd!
Open your eyes, Ilya!
Risha and Sully are waiting for you to come back to them.
Risha... Sully... I am...
Do as you have been destined, dancer. Dance till your heart sings. Dance till man falls into the depths of madness.
No, we were so close.
What the hell is happening?
Follow her! Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it would have been too much to ask to, you know, approach her and take the mask off. But no, we let her run all the way to the top of the stairs.
Ilya!
Wait, we haven't...
Sorry, little guy. You almost had me. But it looks like it'll take more than that to bring me back.
No!
Why does it have to be this way?
Ilya!
Huh? I wasn't expecting all of you to come.
But boy, are we glad you did. Lloyd! Are you alright? Estelle! Joshua! It's good to see you're all right.
We're fine, yeah, but where have I seen that airship before?
Guess we arrived just in time to see one heck of a mess.
Oh. Now I get what you meant by that lead you had.
That's right. It fortunately bore fruit.
Risha. So, you found the courage to take the stage.
I did. San-san gave me the pep talk I needed. I'll be fine. Now go and do what only you can. Go and do whatever it takes to fight for what matters most to me. To us. Now I can face you with strength unyielding. For you, and for everyone else who loves me.
Risha.
And that's the pep talk I needed. It's almost time for my final performance. We can settle matters between us there. Until Crossbell, don't keep me waiting.
Ilya.
Well, we've got work to do.
We've rescued the commander and the rest of the CGF, which means...
Yeah. Let's go join everyone on the mountain path.
Ugh, we can't hold the line much longer. We received word from the scouts that EDF reinforcements are approaching. Eek, we're done for. Retreat! There ain't nowhere to retreat to. He's right. This is our final stand. They're stubborn. I'll give them that. But their time's finally run... Ugh, what the... Gas? Where did they get reinforcements? You can't be serious. It's the citizens of Mines. Is everyone alright? Don't worry, we've got your backs. Time to put what I learned after getting drafted to good use. I like my special mustard mix. You damn pests. You're going to pay for... Rah! They made it after all. Well, if it isn't Jingo. Glad to see you're still in one piece, Mama. We weren't the only ones coming to help them, Lloyd. Yeah, the people of Mines are ready to fight back, too. Now that's what I'm talking about. Begin counterattack. The rest of you provide support in any way you can. Yes, ma'am. The Hellmords have sustained heavy damage. They can't keep this up much longer. Damn it all. Retreat! Retreat! They're pulling back. They're retreating. Haha, we did it. Thanks for all the help, everyone. There's so much nodding. Very naughty people. In the end, the siege of Mines and the Moon Temple was overcome with minimal casualties. Once the fighting was over, the CGF reassembled and everyone made their way back to town.
So it all worked out, huh? You're always so slow, Randy. You idiot.
Right back at you, idiot. You have no idea how worried I've been about you, damn it.
The emergency treatment went well, so I think she's through the worst of it.
The actual surgery will have to wait until she gets to the hospital. But I'll see it succeeds. You have my word.
We leave her in your care.
You see that she gets there safely, Jingo.
Will do. Now, I'd say that's my cue to mosey.
I'm happy to report that the SSS has returned to fighting fit.
Does my heart good to see it. Done yourselves proud. Looks like you found your feet again, too.
Sure have. And we've got a lot of people to thank for that.
We've faced a lot of hardships over the past few days, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think they've shown us how best to move forward, too.
Maybe. But now all we need to do is take back all that we cherish from the Supreme Leader.
Yeah, nothing can stop us when the gang is all together.
Noelle, Wazzy, we couldn't have done it without you. And I'm sorry for worrying you, Risha.
Can't say I've done anything that warrants special thanks.
Me neither. I consider myself part of the SSS in spirit, so I was just doing what I could.
Same here. Now we just need to overcome Ilya and the Supreme Leader directly.
Yeah. And I know we can do it. Perhaps not alone. But with so many people backing us up, I can't imagine us losing.
He's got a good head on his shoulders, this one. We feel the exact same way.
That's how we'd always come out victorious in the past.
It's definitely not going to be easy with most communications still being jammed.
Oh. But I'm sure working as a team will be the key to success.
I sure know we couldn't have overcome the Great Twilight without help. Our victory was, without a doubt, thanks to everyone joining hands and hearts with us when we needed them most.
Indeed. Including those like me who once stood against them.
So I suppose we better get started on a plan that makes the most of everyone's unique strengths, huh?
Especially now that we've got even more help in the form of Rean, Yuna, and so many others. So I'm sure there's a road to success just waiting to be found.
Yeah. It's reassuring to know they're with us. Thanks for bringing us that news, Lecter. I hear you helped them plenty on their way, too. I didn't do much. Just fed them some info I thought they'd find useful.
It's a shame we can't use the Round of 7, but it'd be nice if we could find some other way to keep in direct contact.
And the same goes for Yona and the rest of the guys at the hospital.
Well, they've got us here to back them up wherever they need it.
That they do. May we have our home back soon.
With the CGF and police force assembling their full strength, this may be the best chance we have. Now we just have to hope that the ladies can...
We've established a connection with the Orbital Network. I'm going to try to use a proxy server to boot up the Round of 7.
You're actually getting it to work?
Hopefully we'll be able to connect.
Hold on. What's he up to?
Rufus?
And my uncle. They're broadcasting using the Orbital Network. Wait. If they hacked wireless signal boosters to broadcast this as far as the Empire and the Republic? Not just wireless. Local area network cables, too. They're on about every kind of communications network there is across the continent.
How? Was that even possible?
Good day, all. I am Rufus Alberea, Supreme Leader of the United Nation of Crossbell. It is my great honor to announce that preparations to unify our great home of Zemuria are at last complete. Thus do I call upon our good neighbors, Calvard and Erebonia, to make known their intent of joining our nation. They have until noon tomorrow to comply. While I sincerely hope for their sound judgment in this matter, should they err, I will be forced to respond in kind. I can only pray that this most historic day for our continent comes to pass without single drop of bloodshed. May you have the wisdom to do the right thing, my friends.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Has he lost his mind?
Who is he to make a declaration of war against the Empire and the Republic? No, the world. There are dark clouds on the horizon. Very dark indeed.
The Empire may elect to stay quiet, but the Republic will assuredly be at Crossbell's door within days. Considering most of the city is under the influence of Ilia's dance, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to crush us as a terrorist nation.
But then our dream of declaring independence would be doomed.
That might well end up sparking another world war, too.
Surely the Supreme Leader must know that.
I don't doubt that he does. Which means he's got some reason to believe that he can win against them.
Yeah, he must have something in his hand he hasn't played yet. Just like how Dieter used me to pull off Crossbell's last declaration of independence. Oh no. What could that possibly be?
The app!
I think it's going through. Lloyd, do you read me?
Oh! Rean?
Oh, God. I hate that I just... Well, oh, well, whatever. Let's go. Okay, we're talking to Rean, so let's see Rean first.
Long time no see, Lloyd.
You seem to be doing all right.
We're all fine. Glad that seems to be the case for you two as well.
Arendelle told us you'd come to Crossbell, but it feels much better seeing your face.
I last saw you as the Ashen Chevalier. But I suppose I should think of you more as just one of Class 7 now, shouldn't I?
I take it you were able to stop whatever was jamming our communications?
Yeah. We managed to disable the device that was responsible. We were able to recover the sonorous seashell that it was using, too. You know, I was worried sick when I heard about what happened at the ceremony. Elisa, Akius, Toa, Sharon. It's so good to see you all looking well.
The same to you, Rean. What happened to your eye and your hair?
Yeah, what's the story there?
I'm sorry for surprising you. Things have taken some terms, we'll say.
I see our bracer friends have been fighting the good fight over there.
Thanks, gang. You might also want to know that we were able to rescue Prince Olivert and Lady Scherzard. So don't you worry another minute about that.
Really? That is a relief.
It's a shame they had hell to deal with straight off into their honeymoon.
At least they're both alright. If only that spelled the end of our troubles.
You're talking about the Supreme Leader's statement, I assume. We were only able to catch part of it.
We heard the whole thing. I'll fill you in.
A few moments later.
That is sheer madness.
He wants the Empire, the Republic, no, the world to swear fealty to him?
Oh boy, this is starting to sound real bad.
I imagine the Empire will remain silent for the time being, but Calvard would never. They won't hesitate to crush Crossbell upon labeling it a terrorist state, and they'll point the fault for its formation at Erebonia.
I wouldn't put that past their new president at all.
Yeah. Even if the Supreme Leader isn't the real Rufus Operea. That little revelation was quite the shocker.
I can't believe the person responsible for occupying the city isn't even the real guy.
Had we not met the real one in the capital, I wouldn't have believed it either.
It sounds like we've encountered a number of fakes between us, including the Divine Blade of Wind and the Almighty Conflagration.
We're starting to weed out the replicas from the real ones, though. The speed at which he occupied Crossbell after breaking out of jail seemed almost impossible till the whole replica angle came to light.
I feel like you suspected he was an imposter even before knowing these replicas existed, Lloyd.
Yeah. There were a few things that struck me as off, for lack of a better term. Like how Lecter felt his actions as a fellow Ironblood didn't make any sense. Once we learned about all the replicas, everything else began to fall into place.
I see.
Ha! Who knew I'd be a clue?
Well, if he's not the real deal, that makes things simple for us. We've just gotta smash his fake-ass face in.
I'm with Ash. Especially now we've managed to make our way into Crossbell. Though we're also going to need to be careful of the other replica that we know is at large.
Right. The phenomenon itself is called assimilation, right? And it's behind all these changes to my body.
Yeah, there's a lot of nodding and looking at their own hands.
Yes. It's like he's able to erode your very existence somehow.
Unfortunately, we can't say for sure what will happen if the process is allowed to continue either. This is horrible.
That 8th Divine Knight you mentioned must be dealt with. What you're going through matters just as much to us. The SSS will help you however we can, Rean. Let's uncover the truth together.
Thanks, Lloyd. We want to help you just as much. Whatever you need to liberate Crossbell, you can count on us.
And he really does mean whatever. We're clearly going to need all the help we can get to resolve this.
Then allow us to offer our assistance as well.
What? Rufus?
Forgive me for listening in, but I had to take the chance once it presented itself.
Ren?
Right!
Even the Divine Blade of Wind in Duvalie.
I am pleased to see you again, my friends.
Pay me no mind. Call me but a fly on the wall of this whole affair.
I apologize for disappearing without notice. Rest assured that Shizuku is well, and in the care of someone we can trust.
That's good. I was worried about her. This is great and all, but... When did you get there, Ren?
We thought you were still in Liberl.
I sneaked my way into Crossbell after getting a message from Grandpa York. I couldn't contact you from the inside, and I had to be careful about when to reach out after I joined our fine friend.
Rufus.
I see you're still with those same children we saw at the Capitol.
Now that I've revealed myself, I ought to start with some hellos, starting with our dear SSS. It's been some time. As for my friends from Thor's, the ones who were in Heimdall can see I've done away with my mask for the most part. And Claire, Lecter, I'm pleased to see you're in good health.
Nice haircut.
You really are him.
I think all of his helping hands can vouch for him being the real Rufus, yes.
I would like to make it clear that I was not hired to do anything. He only hired Nadia and Swin, not me. Aw, did it bug you that much?
He may as well be your boss, though.
So it was you after all. You helped us when we were stuck at the military factory a couple days ago.
Oh!
There we have it. Some faces to match the voices.
I knew it was you, Ren. I knew it! I figured you would recognize me.
Your assistance then was just as valuable for us, I'm sure you realize. To return the favor, we have information I think you'll find very enlightening. It regards the nature of the being behind all of this.
Elysium.
So we now have the kind of technological singularity theorized by Professor Epstein.
How funny that something so life-ending as the war would be the key to granting new life like this instead.
A super intelligent AI that can calculate, in essence predict, the future. It then realizes its calculations, creating replicas like the Supreme Leader who desire to enact Crossbell's occupation.
And the only way to try and stop it is through its former administrator. Your name is Lapis, I think I heard.
Lapis Rosenberg is correct, yes. But I would ask that you not stare in that boorish manner. Rosenberg dolls are noble and elegant. They must be looked upon with all the love and respect they are entitled.
I didn't mean to, sorry. I'm just in awe of you.
So am I. Belle showed me Rosenberg's dolls before, but none of them compared to you.
Her base materials appear very different from combat shells, but the tech involved is still just as advanced.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Belle in forever.
Her faultless craftsmanship is truly Meister York's signature.
I want to pop open the hood and get a good look at the tech inside. How crude! You're awful!
Down, Tita.
I'm surprised they accepted that explanation without hesitation.
Guess future predicting AIs are just Tuesday if you've been through enough crazy in your life.
Who or whatever now administrates Elysium is without doubt behind my replica. I expect you'll need its former administrator to uncover the truth and liberate Crossbell. Though I am the man who enclosed many of you in a birdcage, and though I had a role in setting the Twilight in motion, would you still be willing to accept my help?
Rufus Alberea, on behalf of the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police Department, I accept.
We've suffered a hell of a lot at your hands, for sure. But because of that, we know better than anyone just what you're capable of.
It sounds weird when you say it out loud, but it's true.
Calvert is likely preparing to act as we speak. But if we can swiftly liberate the city and begin negotiating with them, I don't think it's too late to turn this around.
Exactly. So we need to make the logical choice here. The one that will allow us to earn Crossbell's independence once and for all.
It's time to take back what matters most to us.
Everyone. Team Liberal's got your back all the way.
As do we.
Just bear in mind that accepting your help here does not preclude you and I from a very long, very overdue talk.
Once this is over, you may have as much of my time as you please. Now then, we shall count ourselves among your number. This will be my chance to right my past wrongs, to complete what I'd left unfinished. And I think there's another reason now as well.
Rufus.
All right, let's get to work on figuring out a plan.
Right. Don't be afraid to speak up. We'll need all the input we can get.
And thus they all eagerly began devising a plan to liberate Crossbell City. They wanted to first find a way to use being divided across the region to their advantage. It took no time for a voice to propose using their open communication lines to coordinate a three-pronged strike on the city. They were attacked from the south, east, and west entrances, forcing enemies' forces to thin their ranks to attack each side at once. This would make it much easier to hasten their way to where the Supreme Leader would assuredly be stationed, Orcus Tower. It was also agreed that analyzing the mysterious device in the Castle of Mirrors was one of utmost importance. Professor Schmidt and Russell, as well as Jonah and Kia, agreed to head this task. However, this required no strategic input. They were to simply devote themselves to its analysis while the three-pronged operation was in motion. Having finalized plans down to the very last detail, the participants headed towards their respective rendezvous points for the night. All that was left was to rest and wait for morning to come. March 22nd, the day of Crossbell's liberation. 9:55 a.m.
We have received word that rebel forces will soon begin their attack on the city. So, let them come and see your might as the Ebon Defense Force for everlasting peace.
Victory for Crossbell! Glory to the Supreme Leader!
It appears we're all set here. The White Orchid Dragon is, of course, continuing to be an ever unpredictable element.
Whatever happens will happen. You ready to go? Yes, sir.
Well, well, if it isn't my good friend Crow and the Ashen Chevalier, how time flies. It's good to see you too, Scarlet. The last time we spoke was that little call George arranged right before the war broke out, huh? Look at you all dolled up in your Gloucester outfit. You sure it's okay to help our group? Wald will be escorting Father Wazi. Last thing I want to be is his third wheel. Never mind that. Are you sure you're all right, Schwarzer? His behavior has been completely normal, which makes it all the more unsettling. Knowing the instructor, he may just be putting on a brave face so that he doesn't worry us. A very handsome and brave face. I promise you I'm fine, really. If anything, I have too much energy. Well, I can't deny that my left eye feels somewhat restless. That's the kind of thing we're worried about, dumbass. I only pray that there's some way to reverse the assimilation process. We'll just have to hunt down that poser and beat the answers out of him. I can only imagine he's prepared to fight us alongside the Supreme Leader's forces. Not that it will stop us from finding him and putting an end to this. Yeah, thanks everyone. I just had to get myself involved in this, didn't I? You could have walked away any time, you know. She's a kind soul deep down, huh? Yep, tough on the outside, soft on the inside, like a buttery biscuit. Don't you start. It's already begun. Given the operation, I would have expected things to be more tense. weren't you set on sticking to the shadows? I wasn't expecting you to don your old mask again and actually take part in this. My mask is simply to prevent distress in any citizenry who might witness two people with my face. Time for acting in the shadows is past. Now I am but another piece on the game board. Still, I am just as surprised that the two of you are still with us. I wouldn't have thought any amount of mirror would justify the risk of taking part in this operation. We just don't like to leave debts unpaid. You helped us take care of that imposter of the Emperor. Just think of this as a little bonus from us. Speaking of bonuses, we haven't forgotten about the ones you promised us. I'm looking forward to it. There's so many places I want to go with LP once this is all over. I see. Thanks, both of you. Let's stuff our faces silly once this is over. Perhaps this is the goddess's hand at work. I'm counting on you to handle things as we discussed, Emma. Of course, but satisfying every necessary condition won't be easy. The first challenge will be to make it to where they're waiting, but I'll do my part. I will not fail. We cannot afford to. They must be going over the plan they devised last night. I'd imagine so. I really hope it works. I doubt we have much to worry about, not with those three on the case. Sure, copy that. Everyone at the east and west entrances is in position. Got it. We're good to go then. It's only been a few days since Crossbow was occupied, but so much has happened that it feels like an eternity. That it does. It was just a few days ago we were lost, unsure what to do with ourselves, and separated from one another. Oh, but in the end we made it back here, together. We owe a lot to Rean and Junie backing us up, too. There's only one thing left for us to do now. That's right. We're going to take back our home. We'll stake the pride of the Crossbow Police Department on getting it done. This is just business as usual when it comes to us, isn't it? About time we got some payback on those assholes for thinking they can just take over our old home. Nice to hear you kids still got the fire in your belly. Of course we do. We're not going to go down without a fight.
It's almost time to begin the operation. The CGF will work with the police to subdue the Ebon Defense Force while prioritizing the safety of citizens above all else. Meanwhile, the SSS Class 7 and Rufus Albarea's group will use this opening to make for the tower, where they will apprehend the Supreme Leader. Crossbell's fate rests on your shoulders, everyone. Good luck.
Yes, ma'am!
Okay, can I actually choose who I want to go, or do I have to play all three of them again? Because I ain't choosing Class 7 if I don't have to.
You can do it, guys.
(9:59 a.m.) 10 a.m.
Commence the operation! All units advance!
And then some of us are running.
Supreme Leader!
Who the hell are these guys?
The dance is warping their minds.
Guess the Supreme Leader's done putting on airs then.
Everyone else go ahead. We'll catch up soon enough.
Roger that.
I'll leave this to you for now.
Damn right. Now get out of here.
Let's move ahead and find Rean.
And I'll go meet up with Rufus as planned.
May Adios keep you safe, Special Support Section.
Right back at you. We'll rendezvous in front of the tower.
Tell Rean and Uni I said hey.
Will do.
Shall we?
The real battle starts now, everyone.
It's time we take back our crossbell.
Yeah. Estelle, we're counting on you guys.
No problemo. We've got your backs.
Finale, Hope in Reverie.
Should be about time for the other teams to kick things off.
Oh, okay, so we are starting with Lloyd.
Let's do the same. Can't let them outshine us.
Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching The Legend of Heroes, Trails into Reverie, running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.